Alright guys, Dublin city centre, well not quite centre, but we're around the Docklands area, and just a bit of a difference of opinion. The Dublin Port website says no drone flights. The Irish Aviation Authority say no problem. So I'm going to either ask this security guard here what the story is, or I'll go into the office there and see what they say. You know, there's a lot of this, guys, you know, places telling you can't, and the aviation website says you can, albeit with some restrictions in this area. You know, so you don't know. I don't want to be annoying anyone. I just have a job to do, but I don't want to be doing annoying anybody. But it looks like I'm going to be upsetting somebody. But we'll see. In the meantime, I'll just wait for that guard to finish dealing with a couple of tourists there. You can already see some of the ships. Don't know if you can pick it up, guys, but one there moving. Actually, I want to get some of the flights. I want to be able to film some of them. But you know, we'll see. You might be able to help me. I'm going to be in the area going down Alexander Road and here taking a few photographs, and I'm going to be flying a drone as well, and there's a bit of contradictory. The aviation crowd said you're fine, work away. Dublin Port's website.
This man here will be able to give you a better answer.
Yeah. No problem, I'll ask him. Thanks a million for that. How are you? I'm going to be in the area here taking a few photographs.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be flying a drone as well.
Yeah, did you clear that with them inside?
Well, I've cleared it with the aviation. They said...
No, did you clear with the...
I haven't yet, but I will if
you
that's
have to
necessary.
do that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you have to contact...
Okay, guys, there's someone coming to speak to me, so we'll see what he says. How are you?
Not too bad.
Good, how are things?
What can I do for you?
I was speaking to one of the officers outside. He said to come in to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in the
Sorry,
area.
what's your name?
I don't give out my name, unfortunately. Complicated issues.
It's not a great start.
No, unfortunately, but I don't like doing that, but I've been left with no choice at this stage. If it's any help, the Gardaí know I'm here. I'm going to be just around the area taking a few photographs. Where is no?
The whole estate.
The whole estate. What about a drone?
Has to go through the harbour master. So we've got specific no fly zones within the port.
Yeah,
because you've got to send
there's
it.
no no-fly zone. I've cleared it with the authority, and they said work away.
No,
But
there's an application process you can. No, there is. We have an oil zone down there.
yeah,
And we've also got surveyor sites which are storing fuel.
Yeah.
They are no fuel zone.
you see, the
But
thing
if
about that
there's
is,
there's an application you can fill out, and it's.
you see, I don't want to do that because I'm here today. I've contacted the aviation, and they said there's all around here is restricted airspace to a height of 30 meters. Other than that, you're fine. But I notice on your own website, it's a no-no. So I'm trying to.
No, there's an application process there. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying
for
to you.
Dublin Port, but the
Yeah.
aviation said it's fine, work away. There's no restricted space around here. It's restricted space, but I won't be flying it outside the restricted rules.
What's the nature of the footage you're looking to capture?
I just gather statistics for a guy who collects data for, green issues or access issues, health and safety issues, that kind of thing.
Well, it's definitely a process there you have to follow. You'll need to fill out an application,
Well, look,
and it goes through it's done through the harbour ops. And anyone who wants to, and drones regularly fly in here
Yeah.
for all different reasons, but they all go through that process.
right.
Yeah, so it's basically you send in, you fill out a form, you state what you want to do, and where you want to fly it, when you want to do it, and that sort of stuff. And then it goes through the harbour master, he assesses it, and they give you the yes
All
or
right.
no.
As I said, I'm not going through that process because I'm here today, and I've had clearance from the aviation people. So I will be flying the drone, unfortunately.
So where are you planning on flying from?
Well, look, if there's certain places you want me to keep away from, I'll be as helpful as I can, but I can stay out of here altogether if you want me personally, but the drone will fly over.
So sorry, you're going to base yourself somebody else and send the drone in?
No, I'll be flying the drone, but
Can
if
I
you don't
ask
want
you,
me here,
why are you not interested in going through the correct channels?
because I'm here today to do it. I've been asked to do it today. I've cleared it with the aviation authority, and I noticed Dublin
Sorry,
Port.
when you say you've cleared with the aviation authority, because
I can show you the app. I use an app regularly that shows me where the restricted spaces are.
Okay, I don't doubt you, but I find that hard to understand, because we have people who try to go down that route and they don't be very successful, and they always come back to us and say,
Yeah.
this is what.
Well, look, you see, because of the difference of what seems to be a difference, this is why I came in to try and clear it up. But
Yeah, hey Keith.
Summer's day.
It is, yeah.
What's happened? It's the Twilight Zone or something.
Well, don't worry, it'll be raining half an hour. Sorry, we just sit over here.
yeah, sure, yeah. Cheers, thanks.
Yeah, like I said, we regularly get applications in here all the time for people
Yeah.
flying drones, and it's a pretty straightforward process. They just fill out an application, state where they want to do it, what the purpose is, and then take it from there.
Yeah, you see, I would do that, except I've travelled a long way to do it today, and I don't want to be waiting.
Yeah, no, just that's the rules, unfortunately. Like I said, it's the same for everyone. Like we have a lot of construction going on here,
Yeah,
and these are guys who they're working here years, but they still have to go through. There's no dispensation
yeah.
for them, you know. So it's just yeah, that's just the way it is, unfortunately.
well, so
I
if
can
I
certainly
go,
put you in touch with the person you need to speak to.
but he's not likely to be happy about me today, you know.
I don't know. We don't approve them, so I don't know if he may do.
Well, if you can give me a number, I'll try that route, because I'd rather do it with someone's knowledge and approval.
Yeah. Talk me through the process for the aviation end of it. How did you?
Well, the aviation manage the airspace, and they have restricted zones all over the place. Around here, all around, generally around Dublin, it's restricted to a height of 30 metres, 100 feet.
Yeah.
But, I've flown over Guinnesses today, over numerous construction sites, no issues.
Yeah, no, it's like I said, there's
You see, this is why I came in, because
Yeah,
I
no,
know
when
it was,
you're
I always check in advance, because
Yeah.
on your website it's just, no, there's a process and that's it.
Yeah.
But so I rang the aviation, they said, no, you're fine, work away.
Yeah, you don't know who it was you spoke to in the Irish Aviation Authority by any chance, do you?
Well, they're always telling me I don't need to do that because of the app they have. I use an app which has all the restricted spaces and...
You don't have, hey Jim, you don't have a copy of the application of the approval or the
Well, I can, I have a license, drone license.
no, I mean, when you said you
I can show you the app if you wish.
yeah, could you?
Yeah.
What's the orange? Is that
The red ones are prohibited altogether. The yellow is, as I read to you,
Yeah.
restricted to 30 metres.
interesting area? Yeah. Sorry, when you said that the guards sort of where you were here,
Yeah.
have you?
I always ring local Gardaí ahead
Yeah.
of filming in case of, so if someone, like, unfortunately this happened before, where, I'll give you an example, you've been very professional, polite and helpful. Sometimes I go in and they ask me to leave immediately, I leave, and then the guards turn up and they're answering the call of an assault and all sorts of crap. So the Gardaí advised me, said, look, if you're going flying, just let us know in advance.
Yeah. So do you want me to put you in touch with the person and see how quick they can turn around the?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
it can be helpful, yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I'd rather do it with your blessing, because I certainly don't want to be upsetting anybody or.
No, that's better off going in and checking here. I think unusual if they're going to approve it, they can approve it straight away. That's probably, I'd say, that's your best protocol to do. If you want to go back and try that.
Well, look, I'll do that now, and in the
See how you
meantime,
fare out.
I'll go and take me photographs. And is there anywhere that's restricted photographs wise?
Well, this is a public area in here, so we've opened this up so you can take photographs within here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So with the whole idea is the port is opening back up to the city.
Right.
So there's a whole integration process going on. So the grounds here, you're free to wander around, take
Okay.
photographs. Not yet.
And further down
It's the
Alexander
difficulty
Road.
on that is because we've got all. So basically, we're essentially the landlord. Then you've got tenants within it as well. So they've all
Okay.
their own different rules into the site as well. So
Okay.
primarily, you're better off sticking in here because out on the road you will. Yeah, it's in
Well,
the
the guard outside was telling me there's a lot of signage saying no photographs.
It is because outside it's essentially so. If you go to port bylaws, fully moving into the port state, it's not authorised without the express permission
Okay.
of the harbour master. So
Okay.
it's
Well,
essentially-
sir, I always obey signage
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
see it, but there's no.
It's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
The only thing I would say to you is just from a health and safety point of view, just be very cognizant of your own safety when you walk around. Because there's lots of.
I'll
trucks,
stick to the
machinery-
footpath. I presume there's.
Just machinery.
Yeah.
There's all sorts moving around.
That's grand.
Yeah.
Listen, appreciate your time.
Okay, no problem.
Thanks a
Paul.
million.
On the website is your.
I'll do that immediately,
Yeah.
and I'll.
And like I said, the grounds here, you can have a wander around
Yeah.
and thing. Just out there, you need permission for filming outside. That's
Right.
Okay.
Well, as I said, once I see the signage, I'll.
Yeah. No, there definitely is.
Yeah. Okay. Listen,
100%.
thanks a million.
No problem.
Thanks again.
Take care.
Okay, guys, let's sum that up. Okay. 1, I can take photographs here. Right? Right? He said no drone flights without going on the internet and applying for permission. Well, I'll do that because he said there's a possibility they could email you back straight away. So I'll do that straight away. And in the meantime, I'll take some photographs on Alexander Road. Now, both the man I just spoke to and the security guard have told me that the signage all over the place saying no photography. Now, if there is, I will obey it. Absolutely 100% I will obey it. But I'll be very surprised if there is, because it's a public road. They can't enforce that kind of thing. So, look, I'm quite willing to be proved wrong. Long time since I've been down this road. So, you know, what I will do is any signage I'll obey, no problem. So here we are, guys, Alexander Road, the road down to the harbour. Now, he said the signs everywhere. Now, I don't see one sign. I see loads of signs. I don't see any no photography signs. None whatsoever. And I'm already on Alexander Road, so by that logic, guys, I can stand here and fly my drone. Now, I'm certainly not going to walk all the way down here looking for signs that don't exist. I've better things to be doing with me time. So, you know, I don't see any no photography signs. So, therefore, as far as I'm concerned, I can take whatever photographs I want. I'll go down to this next where the terminal signs are, and if I don't see any, I'll start my photographs. I don't care, because they're telling me a load of crap about, you know, no photography signs. Well, that's fine. I'll always obey them, but there's none. So I think here is a good space, guys, to take a drone off from. You know, there's clearly I'm not going all the way down to the bottom, no. Looking for signs that probably aren't there.
How's it going?
How are you?
How's things?
Not too bad, and yourself?
Unfortunately, you can't fly a drone. You need permission in the port to fly a drone.
I've cleared this with the Aviation Authority.
Yeah, this is the Dublin Port Authority.
Yeah.
Under the bylaws, you can't fly a drone.
Absolutely, I can. I've checked it out with the Gardaí. I've checked it out with the Aviation Authority.
The guards are on the way down now.
No problem.
Harbour Master.
I'll speak to him, so. I'll speak to him when he comes in, the guard.
Yeah. Because you won't be flying it until the guard comes, okay?
I'll hold off until the guard comes, fair enough.
Alpha 3 to control. Yeah, just let us know when the guards are on the way, over. I was trying to be polite to you, and you said you'll talk to the guards when you get here, so.
Well, you don't have authority here, unfortunately.
I don't have authority.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Not when it comes to the law, you don't. Your policies, definitely.
Wait till the guards come.
Yeah, no problem. You know, the guy in reception there, the gentleman I was speaking to, he told me there's signage all over the place saying no drones, no photography. Don't see any.
One branch north, over.
Okay, it's like that, is it? Any idea how long you'll be?
About 15 minutes.
Right.
We're unloading the ship.
Right, I'll give them 15 minutes, guys. are you?
Those things.
Not too bad in yourself.
Unfortunately, you can't fly a drone. You need permission in the port to fly a drone.
I've cleared this with the Aviation Authority.
Yeah, this is the Dublin Port Authority.
Yeah.
Under the bylaws, you can't fly a drone.
Absolutely, I can. I've checked it out with the Gardaí. I've checked it out with the Aviation Authority.
The guards are on the way down now.
No problem.
Harbour Master.
I'll speak to him. I'll speak to him when he comes in. The guard.
Yeah. Because you won't be flying it until the guard comes. Okay.
I'll hold off until the guard comes. Fair enough.
Alpha 3 to control. Yeah, just let us know when the guard's on the way. Over. You're filming a restricted area. I'm trying to ask you to stop and delete it, please.
I'm definitely not deleting it. I'll stop if you wish. Won't be deleting it. Why didn't you?
You're told not to be.
I was told there were signs everywhere saying no photography. There's none
area.
whatsoever.
You see the sign there right in front of you?
Yeah, I'm not in the area. That's for the area in there.
Of the area,
Yeah, absolutely. I'm nowhere near that, as you can see.
And the signs at the start.
There's no signs anywhere. I've checked everywhere. I've been up and down. There isn't one sign. The sign's all about flammable liquids. So, you know.
I wasn't cheeky, but I wasn't coursing at you.
No, you're just trying to prevent me from doing my job, yeah?
This is a restricted
That
area.
is in there. Like the sign says, restricted.
Why are you
I can read.
Why are you shouting?
Because you're being ridiculous, saying I can't go in there, it's
You know what the
restricted.
bylaws are, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Tell
read
me
up
what
the
they are.
bylaws. Read up the
I don't
bylaws.
have to read them.
Section
If you want me to
7.1.
read them, have them on display.
Section
Like the man in reception told me.
shouting?
Alright, I'll calm down
You're
then.
being cheeky.
Right, the man in reception told
I'm trying
me.
to talk to you.
Alright.
I'm trying to do.
I'm trying to talk to you now and you're
Listen to
interrupting me.
You're trying to do your job. You
Yeah,
said.
absolutely.
I'm trying to do my job.
Absolutely, I have no
I'm
issue with that.
instructed by my boss to tell you to stop filming, and you're filming me now.
How do you know I'm filming you
I
now?
didn't give you permission because
I
that's
don't
on
need.
its
You
flashing.
don't need permission in a
We have
public
body
place.
cams.
You don't need permission
This
in a
isn't a
public
public
place.
place. This is
Absolutely, it
private
is.
property.
With council road markings
This
on
is
it
pri-
and a
this
bus stop over there.
This is
Yeah,
private property.
you're talking bollocks,
This
pal.
is
Yeah,
private.
you're talking
You're
shite.
cursing again.
I can curse if I
And
want.
you're
I'm in a
filming
public
me
area.
again.
Absolutely, I am.
Again.
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
talking to you.
Right, talk
and
to me then.
You're abusing me. You're cursing.
Abusing
at
you?
me. I haven't cursed at you once.
Right, well, I curse.
Once
Sorry
have I cursed
if I've hurt your
You're
feelings.
cursing at me.
Right, okay, I'll stop cursing if it bothers you.
It does bother
Are we
me,
going to
yeah.
have a proper conversation now?
Well, I'm trying to have a proper
Right, let's start
conversation.
again then.
Around there.
Right.
And you said to me, around there, you're probably on camera.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you. I'll speak to the guards. Then when you found out
Yeah.
I worked for my
You said
guards,
they'd be here in 15 minutes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
half an hour ago.
Yeah. Well, I can't. I'm not there.
Yeah,
I'm
well
not
then
going
I'll
to
be
do
flying
that.
my drone then.
And then you found out I worked for man guards.
Yeah.
Then you wanted to talk to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just being polite, making
Why was being
conversation.
polite from the start? So
Right,
why
well,
weren't you being polite from me to start, from the
Because
start?
you're inventing laws that don't exist, trying to restrict me from.
Who says I'm inventing laws? How do you
You
know
told me
these
that's a
laws
restricted
don't-
area.
It is a
It is,
restricted
yeah.
area.
Like
so
you're
what
telling me I
talking about?
can't take photographs.
You can't take photographs.
I
of
can take
restricted
photographs of whatever I like
you
in a
go,
public
take it.
place.
Yeah,
So
take
don't tell me I can't and try and delete
This
them.
is private
The
property.
guards cannot delete that without a
This
court
is
order. Did you know
private
that?
property.
It's
You
not.
do not-
It
it
might
is
be private property. It's publicly accessible. Didn't see anyone asking me to
Private
leave.
property.
No, and I asked me to leave. Then I'll leave.
Can you leave, please?
No.
There you go. What's the point?
Publicly accessible. The bus stop over there. Council markings on the road, and you're trying to tell me that it's private property.
Made those markets.
Sorry?
A private company made those.
Really? Right. Okay. So where's where's the council signage? Why is there council signage everywhere?
Council signage.
I've seen council signage, and I'll tell you one thing: if Dublin Port are worried about people flying drones, they should have a sign up. When there's flammable liquids all over the place, the sign's down there.
That's why you're not
the sign's
flying
down. No,
drones. That's why you're
there's
now-
nothing on the sign.
why you're
There's
not
nothing on the
flying
sign.
drones.
Flammable liquids, and there's no drone sign. So you don't care about drones.
You were asked not to fly a drone.
No, I wasn't. No, I
You
wasn't.
weren't asked in the
By
port
who?
centre.
No.
Why not?
I
So
told
you're
him.
making up lies now.
No.
You're a liar.
No, it's all on here,
I
like
know
you said.
It's all on there. I know it's all on
He
there.
said there's a process.
You're recording.
He said there's a process.
forcing-
See, here we
you're
go,
being
interrupt
rude.
this. You don't want to hear
You're
my
being rude.
conversation.
You don't want to hear my conversation.
Right, I offered to start again 5 minutes ago, but all you want to do is
You
that.
offered to start again after you abused me.
Right, okay,
And
I
you cursed
apologise for
at me.
dreaming.
Apology not accepted.
Right, fine.
I mean-
Now I want a copy of that.
You're cursed at me. You're not getting a copy.
Absolutely
of that. I want a copy
entitled.
of that.
You're not entitled to a copy of it.
Where do you-
GDPR, and now I know your boss. I'll be having words with him.
I've already had words with
GDPR,
my boss.
right? Not with my boss, you haven't.
So you can film me, but I can't
Yes,
film you.
absolutely. No, you can. I didn't say you couldn't film me. When did I say that? I
said
said,
GDPR.
yeah, I didn't say you couldn't film me. I said I want a copy of it.
I want a copy of that.
You're not entitled to
Why
it
aren't you
because
entitled to
GDPR
it?
doesn't apply to me. You're
Why does
representing
it
a
not?
company.
Who says I'm a...
Do you not know the law? No.
You said you're working.
Yeah, I am working.
then I want
So my
you-
boss is GDPR compliant, not me.
I don't care. I want a copy of
Well,
it.
I'll be going
I
in.
want a
I'm
copy
going
of
back into the building now, and I'm going to report you. I want a copy of that now, straight away. After I fly my drone.
After you fly a drone, which you're not allowed.
Where? There's your one chance to be polite. One sign that says I can't fly a
I've
drone.
been polite.
Yeah.
Put that camera at me. I've been polite from the start.
Yeah,
I
you
have
have.
not raised my voice.
No, you haven't. In fairness, you're right.
I have not caused
You're right.
you.
All you've done is invent
feeling
laws and
polite.
tell me I can't do this and try and delete me footage. You can't do that. No, you're the one who's interrupting. Yeah? Okay? There's nowhere it says I can't fly drones, except on the Dublin Port Authority website, right? They don't own this airspace. The Irish Aviation do, right? And they told me I'm clear to fly, right?
I've gone out there. Someone got out.
There, it's wiped, alright?
Oh, that lovely.
Sorry? Lads, this guy has refused to give me a method of getting a copy of the footage he has taken. Under GDPR law, he has to do that, and he has refused. I'll be reporting him to his boss, and the company are in breach of Section 18 of the GDPR Act. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Right, guys, you saw how that went. I'm sick of being polite, so I give up now being polite, because I can do it. You know, being polite doesn't work, so I'll try the other method. Dublin Port Vehicle 231 KE514. Can I have your PSA number, please?
PSA number. Do I have it on me? Jeez, I don't know.
Should be on display. Come on, you know that.
Should be on display. I don't know. Jesus Christ. What's your name, actually?
I don't give out my name.
I'm not giving you anything. That if you won't.
You have to, by law,
You're not
give me
going-
your PSA number.
I'll
That's
give
two
you-
laws you breach now.
Have I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sue me.
Is that done? Okay, that's your official response then.
See, this shit, you won't talk to me, so
That's
this.
okay,
I'm
that's
trying to
okay.
talk to them there.
Say again?
I totally understand. How are you? Can you just stay in front of the van there for a second?
Yeah, sure. Now, am I going to get a very polite guard, which has happened once? Am I going to get a guard who will make it clear I can do what I want and do what I want in terms of flying a drone, but they have concerns? Or am I going to get a guard, which I get 90% of the time, who doesn't know drone law and tries to invent laws, either invent laws or go to the default Public Order Act law, you know, to try and arrest me, you know, for failure to give details or creating a scene in a public place or all that bullshit. You know, what these Gardaí should be doing is telling that guy, and it looks like it's possible, they could be, that this man is here. He's a registered drone operator. He with the Irish Aviation Authority. He's not flying in a prohibited zone. He can do what he likes. But no, they don't do that. Belgard,
How are you?
how are you?
So you don't have permission to fly.
I don't need permission.
You told us the guards gave you permission.
I didn't say that.
You did.
No,
You
I
said
never.
The guards gave you permission.
No, I didn't say any such thing. You're telling lies now. I said no, so I'll tell the guard here where I got permission
Okay,
from.
go ahead.
Not that I need it. The Aviation Authority run and manage the airspace, and this zone is restricted. And they told me on 3 occasions, you're free to fly. And in fact, at one stage said, stop pestering me, you're free to fly. Don't listen to the on-site. However, I went into the offices. They said there's a 3-day procedure to apply for permission.
Yeah.
I said, I don't need permission, I have it from the Aviation Authority. That's where we are.
You need to go through the proper procedures.
Yeah, which I did,
applications and all
but
that.
I'm not waiting 3 days. I'm here doing my job today. I have other places to
I've
go.
asked you-
I know,
Not
you've told me to
drone.
delete stuff which you have no authority to do. Yeah? You said drones aren't allowed. I was told by the office there's signage everywhere saying photography is not allowed. I haven't seen one sign that I've been down as far as I could go. Not one sign. So the only person telling lies is them in there, and the only people breaking the law are you. The 2 laws you've already broken. Could you pass a message on for me? Yeah, I'm going to fly from outside here. So, sorry, you're finished.
Sorry, yeah.
Any update?
Yeah, so there.
That's not a bylaw, it's a policy. I've rang the local Gardaí and they said there's no policy, there's no bylaw.
There is a bylaw.
Well, can you give me a copy of it at least? Okay. Yeah, I read all that this morning. None of that's bylaws.
Look, I'm being directed by my boss,
Right.
and you can't fly it. The guards have said if you do try to fly it, take it off you.
Well,
you can't fly it over here.
I'll-
They've got this.
Yeah, Yeah. None of that's law, that's all policy.
Captain Michael McKenna Harbour.
Yeah. Well, look.
There, look, something about, hold on. Fly with
But
the
look,
right
it's
aviation
policy.
authority.
That's not. None of that is law. There's no bylaw there.
Class C controlled airspace.
Yeah.
So this must be Class C.
Show me that about airspace.
Operations within Class C controlled airspace.
Yeah,
and
which
they
I am.
must comply with the requirements of that protection act. The minimum distance of at least 30
Yeah.
metres from any person, vessel, quay, bridge or structure
Yeah.
must be maintained.
That applies to me.
So does it? Well, we are going to fly it over here.
Yeah.
There's a bridge there.
I'm allowed to be a bridge so long as I don't fly
now it
within.
says, look.
Read it again. Yeah.
So from a minimum distance of at least 30 metres
Yeah.
from any person, vessel, quay, bridge or structure.
Yeah.
Structure. So that could be any
Yeah.
structure.
30 metres. I'm going to be way out of that.
Look, I'm just telling you what you said.
You've just told me.
The guard said to
The guard said he has no authority in
No,
here.
he said, but if we take the drone off you and...
You can't do that.
Well, that's what you said.
That'll be theft.
Bylaws.
Theft.
Mine just...
Look, what I'll do is a compromise. I'll go out there. Yeah. Then I'm not on Dublin
You're
Portland.
still filming
Yeah,
inside the
absolutely I am, because the airspace is free. You don't own the airspace.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just telling you
But
what
you are.
I've been told.
You've just showed me the law that allows me to do it, and you're telling me it tells you
From the
that
harbour master, yeah?
Yeah, but that's not a law. If it was a law, it would quote the law.
I'm not going to fight with you anymore.
Okay, no,
I
look,
didn't
I'm not
fight you
interested.
From the start. Do you
I'm
know what
not
I mean?
interested
I was
in a
trying to be
fight.
I was trying to be polite.
Look,
with you.
I went over the top and I apologise, right? I'm just here to do my job like you, right? Okay? But when you start making demands that you just can't go along and telling me that you're going to take the drone off me, which I would strongly
The guards
advise.
For that, as just, as
Yeah,
you
but
saw.
the guard, I can assure you now, local Gardaí are aware of who that is, and they've told me straight away, buy your drone. And they're aware that I'm here. So they told me to tell you that if you approach me and take my drone off me, you'll be arrested for theft. You have no
The guard didn't
authority.
say that, okay?
Well, that's fine. All I'm saying to you is I'll be flying the drone from over there. All right? We're done?
Yeah. Anyway,
Look, I've no issues with you doing your job. I work for the same company.
what's your
Yeah.
name? Sorry.
I don't give out my name, unfortunately. Well, if you give out your name to people, you're not a very clever security guard.
You have to. I have to give my
No,
name.
you don't have to give your
Of course
name.
you do.
You don't. You have to give your.
asking, do these videos go on the internet?
They go everywhere.
I think I have an idea of the channel.
You could, but there's thousands of those
I
channels.
know that, yeah.
It's unlikely.
I watch a lot of them.
It's unlikely to be mine. Trust me.
How politeness
Well, no,
I'll always
yeah.
give my name.
You are polite, but I'm a security guard, and I wouldn't give my name to anybody.
Why? Why wouldn't you?
I wouldn't.
I'd only...
The last time I gave my name to the Gardaí, it went to third parties, and that guard sergeant is no longer a sergeant because he
Yeah.
told me it was standard procedure.
I'd only give my name if I was in the wrong. Oh, sorry, I wouldn't give my name if
Now
I was
your
in the wrong.
PSA number, you have to give that.
Yeah,
It has to be
yeah.
on display.
Loads of
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely.
But I'd only not give my name if I was in the wrong. Why wouldn't I not give my name?
I wouldn't give my name to the Gardaí if they asked.
Why?
I just wouldn't.
You have a lot to hide. You
No, you see, that's the thing. I don't. I don't because they pass it on to other people, and they're not supposed to. Yeah. Look, Mark inside told me to go through the process of do
That's
that.
what
But
you're supposed to do.
yeah, look, that's all right if I was coming here on Saturday or Sunday, but I'm here today, and I've a train to catch, so I'll be flying me drone.
Where are you getting the train to?
Home.
Where's home?
You see, you're like the guard fishing. Yeah.
John O'Brien knows who you are.
Who's John O'Brien?
John O'Brien's the boss of Manguard.
I may well. He doesn't know me though.
He does.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
I never met him.
He does know.
He might know who I am
does
on a
know
piece
who
of
you are,
paper,
yeah.
but I've never met the man.
And Colin, do you know? Is Colin your manager?
No.
Colin knows you as well. And Joe Farrell.
They'll have a job because you've mentioned names now that I've never dealt with.
Yeah, Joe. Joe Farrell.
They're all Dublin based, obviously. I'm not.
Here's fella. He's 60s, is he?
Yeah, but they're all up here, are they?
No, Joe would be there.
Yeah, I'm way down.
See, Waterford.
Could be. Could be Kerry, Galway.
No, they're not in Kerry.
Are they not?
No.
Could be Waterford.
They're in Waterford.
Well, I'm not working for them in Waterford, put it that way.
That narrows it down.
Well, there you go. Or you do your research, you're grand. I've no problem, you know.
I'm pretty sure I'm familiar with the channel anyway, so I'm not trying to.
Well, no. What I'll say to you is,
Yeah.
if it is me, and it's unlikely, I only have 1,000 subscribers. That's all. All right, as opposed to the big lads who have fucking millions. Yeah. I think it's
Not a lot in the country that.
Yeah, I know there isn't a lot in Ireland.
know.
In fairness, there's a few in
There's a lot in
Dublin.
England
Alright.
and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
in
loads of
Ireland-
it,
In
loads of
Ireland,
it.
there's not a whole lot.
No, there isn't, but that's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing. I'm working. Now, when I get interactions with the Gardaí, that'll go on my channel.
yeah.
But I'm here working. That's all I'm doing. I have to do what I'm doing. It's the only reason I don't like going out there, lads. It's too fucking busy. Nice and quiet in there, you know.
Hello. I wish I had a bit of peace and quiet today.
Well, look, I won't go down there. You know, I just don't like the way he says, you know, the signage all over the place when there's not one. You know, so obviously he's, you know, chancing his arm saying there's laws when there isn't, the signage when there isn't, there's no drone signs, which there isn't. And in a place where there's tons and tons of chemicals and thing, you know, it says everything else except drones. Okay, guys. Been in touch with the Gardaí, had a Garda interaction, been inside to Dublin Port. They're still not happy. So I'm just going to fly my drone, get my drone up in the air, and to hell with them. I'm sick of this. I've wasted too much time on it. Trying to be nice, so, you know, not bothering anymore. Hopefully I'll get this footage to you guys. The drone footage, I mean, you'll definitely, well, you're seeing it already, but you know what I mean. I haven't perfected, as I said, but we'll get there. Anyway, off we go. Sorry guys, a bit slow turn on the camera, but now guys, I'm literally doing this flight. I'm restricted because I forgot my phone, so I have a spare phone, but obviously a spare phone is gonna restrict me to a certain height, so I won't be able to see the ships. But all I'm doing here is a bit of practice so I can get footage up to you guys and see if I can get it up with the body cam footage together. And the other thing I'm doing obviously is proving the point. So we'll have a look around. And I think that's enough. So point made, guys. We'll do a bit of